Oh, now we're recording.
I will need to get my card.
Whose idea was this?
It was mine. All mine. Mine, all mine.
These bangs. F*** 'em.
Hey everyone, Chase here, and we are back with a very special holiday episode of In the Studio. Today I'm going to be joined by the rest of the Chase Hartwell production team, and we're going to be shooting our holiday photo for 2025. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this existing paper that I have. This is what we typically use for our backdrops, but today she's going to get a little trim. So this is a cutter that is from Slice. It's a ceramic cutter, but I like it because it makes stuff like this a lot easier. So now we're going to need to mount this guy onto a C-stand. Alright, so I'm setting up our background stands. These are going to be the furthest out from what will be our background. So essentially how this is going to work is we're going to have a yellow foreground and a yellow background. The foreground is what the team is going to burst through. Alright, now we're going to get the crossbar for the background. I believe that is wide enough. So what I'm going to do first is start to extend up my highest portion of the background stands. These stands that I'm using are by Small Rig. These are the air cushion stands that they offered, and these are great for lighter loads. Some of our backgrounds work really great on this. So before I go any higher, I'm going to mount our paper, then I'm going to raise it up the rest of the way. And because this paper is going to be torn up and messed up, I'm not super concerned about being perfectly perfect in my handling of it. Normally I'm a lot more cautious or a lot more cognizant of like wrinkles and stuff like that. But today, because we are ultimately going to tear this up and the idea is that we're bursting through it, you know, more messed up it is, kind of the better. As long as it's not terribly discolored. But anything like scuffs or small things we can fix in post. Alright, let's go it the rest of the way. So this next part you're not really going to be able to see me for, but I'm about to put some weights on the background that is remaining on the background rollers. So the portion that is going to be behind this is also going to be yellow. So that's the reason you saw me cut it from the mounted background rollers, is because I want to use this piece for the foreground and a yellow piece for the background. And we use our yellow background a lot, so it's got to stay. So this next part I'm going to disappear behind and I'll be back. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to be setting up a spotlight, and I've got a few different gobos here that I want to try out. We've got like a fire, we've got, this is the one I was thinking. It's got kind of like a snowy effect to it. So I thought I'd try that out, see how it looks. Almost. There we go. Kind of feel like it's a hat on a hat. Yeah, I think I like it better without. So one of the things I'm going to try is the Paramount trick for lighting. So with the Paramount light, the light comes from directly in front of and overhead of the subject. This is going to create some nice shadows underneath and give us the butterfly shadow under the nose. And we're going to try that today. I've actually never done that lighting technique, so yeah, let's go. Yeah, I think that's the vibe right there. Those are the vibes right there, kids. Alright, sorry for the darkness. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to step around to the back side of this, and I'm going to mark kind of where the center is so we can start to poke our hole. Spooky, spooky back here. So the other thing I know from watching other people do this, shout out to Adorama and your videos on this, is that this paper is very, very thick and hard to cut. So I'm gonna grab some X-Acto knives, basically a little scalpel, and see if we can't cut this guy a little easier. I think that's looking quite nice, don't you? All right, I'm gonna turn our lights back on. Let's take our spot off for the moment. So now I'm just kinda gonna start to tear this guy, and I'm gonna give it some little curly cues because I wanna create those shadows that you see when the light starts to hit it just right. Oh yeah, that's looking good, look at that. And again, I'm continuing to curl and rip and curl and rip. Yeah, so we're just curling these under and ripping them back a little bit. All right, so let's walk through this setup that we've got. So we've got a Armorin F22. This is a 200 watt color LED matte light. We've got this acting as our key light. Currently it's set to 3200 Kelvin. All of our lights are set to 3200 Kelvin at the moment. This one's at 50%. We've got this bad boy over here set up to 25%, acting as our fill light. Also an Armorin F22. In the back we have an Armorin F21 that is acting as our background light for the paper that's behind this paper. So that's our light up set right now. The other thing that we have is an Armorin 60 Aperture 60 set up with the Godox projector with an 85mm lens on that we are going to be using off and on for this. Hey everyone, I'm here in the studio with Sydney. We're going to start our Christmas photo session. Sydney, are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Tell them a little bit about what we're doing.
Yes, and so we're getting all of the team members and we're gonna have them dressed in red, and we have a yellow background, and so we're gonna peek through the hole that Chase has and we're gonna be crazy and just have a good time and take some pictures.
Beautiful smile, big poses. And it's totally okay if I rip some more, don't worry about that. So cute!
It's getting cold, baby, I just want you.
Alright, so now that we have wrapped with Sydney, we're gonna start with Lisa. Hey Lisa!
Hi.
Where the hell did you come from?
Home.
Home.
And trudged in the cold.
Yeah, it started snowing out
It's
here.
snowing. The real feel is 12 degrees.
And I'm in shorts.
And I'm in a sweater.
Alright, we're gonna take Lisa's photo. She's gonna be our sinister elf, so get ready. 'Cause here we go.
How much better that looks without a hat. Right?
I have to wear that.
Record. All right, Chase.
Oh, I lost part of my bones. But okay.
Tell us how much you love your. Oh, that's cute. Look how cute. Hey, I got a gift. I hate it. I hate my gifts. I hate all these gifts.
Alright guys, so we just finished up with Lisa. I'm here with Kinsey now.
Hey, and it's my turn for the Christmas card photo, hitting through this paper. Pow, 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 eating presents.
This one's gonna be fun.
Nom nom. I'm hungry.
Christmas is my favorite. OMG. Eat it! There's cheese in there. There's tons of cheese.
You can rip it open too. You're the last one.
Give it to treats. Give it to a poor little orphan. Now give it. You're giving orphans broken presents? Terrible. Get it, terrible. Get that present. Get it. I love it.
Throw it to Lisa.